what? Stay there, because I want you to get a shot of some of these cute babies in the audience. Oh, the baby clothes these days. If only I could fit into a toddler size 2. Because I'm looking for those jeans. We have got so much fun stuff happening on the show today, including chocolate. I mean, do I even need to say anymore? Please welcome Claire Tansey. Come on out here. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
You always bring the chocolate.
Oh, I love the chocolate.
Yeah.
So this is actually from the special edition of Chatelaine, cakes, cupcakes, and chocolate.
I know. Do you know when we were putting this together?
Yeah.
I was just hungry all the time.
Yeah.
I just wanted sweets all the time.
It's just good stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's good for the soul, and you know, it's always nice to indulge every once in a while.
Vitamin happy.
Vitamin happy. That's important for your diet.
I think it's most important. So we're gonna make 2 beautiful desserts here.
Yeah.
One is literally a less than 5-minute dessert.
Okay.
So we'll leave that to the end when
Sure.
we're rushing around.
Yeah.
But first, I thought we could make these beautiful pumpkin cheesecake bars. Because you know,
Nice.
pie gets all the fun. Pumpkin pie gets all the fun.
Yeah.
And pumpkin is actually really useful in lots of other ways. Makes some beautiful loaves, muffins, and it actually makes a brilliant cheesecake.
Nice.
And something that I learned about pumpkin is not only does it go brilliantly with ginger, which we're going to put into the crust,
Yeah.
it goes brilliantly with chocolate.
Which I would have never thought of.
Right?
I wouldn't
Like-
never put pumpkin and chocolate together.
Milk chocolate.
So smart.
Milk chocolate with pumpkin.
So good.
So we're going to start by making a base. Now this is
All
just
right.
like a regular cheesecake base.
Yeah.
With the graham crumbs. Now can you take that butter and pour it all 100% in there?
Got it.
And then I'm also just going to add a little bit of chopped candied ginger.
Okay.
So what it does is, you know, sometimes a cheesecake can start to feel a bit heavy. It's extremely rich.
And what's wrong with that?
Not a thing. But the ginger kind of, I don't know, it lightens it a bit.
Yeah.
It gives it a little bit more excitement.
For sure.
And, you know,
it gives it some zing.
It does.
Right?
It gives it some zing. And this is how you always start a cheesecake. But instead of doing it in a great big cake, we're going to do it in a square.
Okay.
So pop
This
that.
is our crumble.
This is our base.
Our base.
Our beautiful graham crumb base.
Sometimes this is my favorite part, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I know. But
I
this is
love the
thing.
base.
Every part of this is really a good part.
Yeah.
But this is like a little cookie.
Yeah.
And you have to get your hand in there and bash it down.
Okay.
You know, I like what you're doing with the wooden spoon, but I'm just sorry, it's just
You
not,
get
it's
in
just not going to be
there.
enough. So you bake this for about 8 to 10 minutes. It
Okay.
gets nice and beautifully crispy,
And it
crusty.
becomes this.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't even want you to clean your bowl.
No problem.
You're not even going to clean that bowl.
I have no problem with
now
that.
we're going to whisk together a little bit of canned pumpkin, and don't forget, you always want to buy pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling.
Okay.
The cans look identical.
Yeah.
It's not fair. And sometimes you get home and
Okay.
you're like, oh no, this is sweetened and spiced. So you want pure pumpkin.
Okay.
Egg, pumpkin. We're going to toss in some soft cream cheese because that's an important part of cheesecake.
Yep.
Oh, it's stuck. And some lovely brown sugar, going to make it sweet and lovely.
Nice.
And then the classic spices, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of cinnamon, and of course, a pinch of salt. You know, I always put a pinch of salt in my desserts.
Okay, a lot of people do that. It brings out the flavor, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Now, really, you should take your electric mixer and go in there.
Do you want to do it?
Well, you know, I feel like we don't have to.
Yeah,
Because,
okay.
you know, by the magic of a pre-prep, we have one that was already baked and cooled.
Ta-da.
And I feel that although your biceps are extraordinarily strong,
We don't have a half an hour to watch me mix this,
seriously.
do we?
So
Yeah.
you bake the cheesecake and you cool it.
Uh-huh.
And then you take your chocolate chips.
I was wondering when we were getting
I
to
know.
that.
Can you please put them in that little orange pan?
Sure.
So this is going to make like the crispy, crusty chocolate layer on top.
Okay.
So that's just a little bit of cream, and when the cream is warm and you add chocolate to it, the chocolate just melts. It takes a minute or
at
two.
that. It
I
doesn't
know.
take long at all.
I know. Now you don't want to do just chocolate chips
Mm-hmm.
because then it would actually be hard, and when you go to bite through it, it would kind of crumble the whole bar.
Okay, so
Anyways,
you need the cream in there.
You need the cream just to keep it a little bit soft. So
Yeah.
as that softens, we have time to make our next dessert.
Oh, perfect.
So-
Okay, I'm keeping my eye on you.
You do, because, you know, if you're bad,
Yeah.
Stacey will just eat you.
I don't want it to go anywhere.
But it goes on top, and then you chill it again, and then you have these beautiful
That is so
little bars,
nice.
Right?
You know, a lot of people have little Halloween parties as well. I think it would be nice, or fall parties, have this all together, have the kids come over, parents come over. This is a good little dessert.
Totally agree.
Or if you have no time at all,
Yes.
you do this, the
You do this.
Banofee.
So this is a Banofee tart, and Banofee was voted a few years ago in England the #1 dessert in the country.
You're kidding me.
I know, and it's something that we just don't know as much here. It's banana, toffee, coffee, and chocolate.
Oh.
I mean, what is wrong in there?
It's all good.
And normally you do kind of a graham crumb base, that kind of thing, but we wanted to do this super quick.
Okay.
So we used another British favorite, digestive cookies.
I love digestive cookies.
And for the coffee element,
Uh-huh.
a little bit of coffee liqueur.
Oh, that's what you're using?
Now, if you're
That's
doing this
smart.
for kids, you could soften these biscuits with just a bit of apple juice, or, I mean, anything. You could even just leave them without a little bit of the brush.
Okay,
But this is
all
for your
right.
adult party, so you put a little bit of the Kahlua down.
Nice.
Then, the toffee. Dulce de leche out of a jar.
Nice.
Yes, lots of it. Then we're gonna add the banana layer, and then you can just kind of go wild.
Well, this is good. So you're basically just layering this up. You're making like a little sandwich. You're making a little toffee banana sandwich.
Exactly, and we're gonna also do a little bit of cream. And this is the kind of thing that if you were having a dinner party,
Yeah.
and you think, oh, I'm gonna have to make some kind of fancy pie, or I'm gonna have to go and buy something from the expensive bakery.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
This is
Just-
easier.
where did my liquor go? Boy, that is something that I say
Do
a
not
lot.
lose
a
your
lot.
liquor.
Then you just do another layer, and then you just sort of repeat.
Right.
Another little bit of cream, blah, blah, blah.
Layer it all up.
Layer it all up, and then on top you take your...
Oh, you're gonna do the shavings.
yeah, because you know you just have this around.
I
right?
wanted to put it like on there.
This
Just
wouldn't
as a,
last in my house for a day.
No, not at all.
But you know, so you buy it specially, and then you take your vegetable peeler. Oh yeah. And you do
shavings.
like that. I mean, you can shave as much as you like.
Good
but
stuff.
then what happens is the Kahlua is going to soften the biscuits a little bit, and this will just become lovely and soft. And you serve one per guest.
And you're done.
Done.
You did your
So
fancy,
easy.
cute little dessert with really
Exactly.
easy ingredients. That is a great
Exactly.
idea. So we are putting, keep your eye on that chocolate.
Oh
We're
my
putting
gosh, the
these
chocolate. I'm doing it.
recipes on the website at cityline.ca. Thank you, Claire. More coming up
Always a
after the
pleasure.
break. Stay with us. Oh, that looks good.